Man, I'm so glad Diddy free, bro. You know, the reason is because I'm tired of seeing us black moguls get took down like that, bro. Like, and I'm tired of seeing us black people go against us black moguls like that. And I feel like if Diddy was a white man who done all this shit for people, you know, I know he ain't paid people, but if he done all this shit for hip hop, if he was white, they would have had so many white people out there protesting for this man losing his life behind a relationship, you know. And people always Boosie was on Diddy's side. Nah, it ain't that. It's because I'm thinking about 7 children. Y'all thinking about one person. I'm thinking about these 7 kids who been in my kid's position. Not knowing if your daddy gonna come home or not is a burden on the child. So all y'all was like, no, I'm thinking about them damn children, man. So man, I'm glad he free, bro. You know, like I've been said, I don't feel he was guilty of nothing. You know, nothing but domestic violence. You know, but the court spoke, man, and man, I'm happy that dude children, man. I know his feeling right now, bro. I'm just happy for them children, man. So, you know, Diddy, sit your ass down somewhere. That's what you need to do. Grab Stevie J and your children and get the fuck on.
Now, Ray J went live on IG after Diddy verdicts were announced, and he straight up started celebrating.
Guilty on the most important charges, and again, is Nancy gonna be on? Oh, this is the main one. All right, now do you think I should like dance while I'm pool while I'm doing it? Cause I'm on my Diddy shit today. All right, cool. Okay, all right, all right. Diddy, you not guilty. Diddy, Jigga, not guilty. I got all of my mommy. Yo, so Diddy's not guilty on the most important counts, and it was ridiculous from the beginning. You know, I mentioned a lot of things throughout the trial. A lot of people took a lot of my words and they went viral. And again, I am happy about my words. I told you guys a lot of things were being said, a lot of things were being done. What we didn't do is, you know, there was no baby oil, right? There was no drugs in the baby oil, right?
Now, Young Miami reposted a clip of Justin Bieber doing this with his fingers, and a lot of people are saying this is her reacting to Diddy basically beating most of his charges. Now, 50 Cent reacted to this, which was very obvious. Now, he took to Instagram where he shared, "Diddy beat the feds. That boy a bad man," with some clapping emojis. "Beat the Rico. He the gay John Gotti." Now, we also had DJ Academics who shared, "Diddy beat Rico and sex trafficking charges and only got found guilty for prostitution. It has no mandatory minimum. He could get time served. Diddy won." Now, over at X, we also had Joey Monorino shared, "I bet you Diddy is going to basically walk. They didn't hit him with anything serious." Also, we found out nothing about who was at these parties other than him. Wild times.
I think they're dropping the charges. I was like, I already knew the case was not going anywhere. Whoever tried just got painted a target on it. And whoever lied was exposed. I am grateful for the amount of people that were exposed on this case. You've seen that the hotel manager is guilty. You saw the people who cleaned the place were guilty. The bus that freaking transferred all these children were guilty. You saw people coming from left and right to tell you about the baby oil and everything else that they wouldn't tell you earlier because they kept it a secret all these years. And everybody that bowed down sign this man's paycheck. You feed that man from the entire time you enable trafficking. It's the same way people are using our pain right now. There's content creators that hate us, that want us tortured, that want us dead. I've gotten so many crazy ass messages that I don't care about. And some people are just like, I won't believe you until you sit down with the person that hurts you. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what's gonna wake people up. Everybody's, what can we do? What can we do? Get louder. What can we do? I don't know. I tried. I'm trying so much. I don't even know who we are anymore. We don't. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. Is this not a good time to say I told you? It's not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make me feel any better. It makes me feel worse. Because I still feel like I'm screaming underwater. And trying my best to mop an ocean. And there's so many other 90s and angels that have come like, I'm trying to help you. I'm here. I'm never leaving. I'm not going anywhere. Nothing's going to shake me. It won't break me. I ain't moving. I ain't budgeable. and then mollywop spiritual warfare. Like, there's so many people who wanted me to be a witness on this trial, and I want to explain jurisdiction. I know some people don't understand jurisdiction, so let's talk about it. If you got a ticket in Utah, let's say you got a ticket in Utah, and you live in Georgia, but you decided to leave from Utah after you got your ticket, go to Georgia and say, I'm walking into this courthouse, and because I chose this courthouse, I'm deciding that I'm going to do my court here because I said so. That's what I'm doing. I don't care about jurisdiction. I don't care about the law. It's the same thing with, you see the people and the things with the immigrant and the border situation just coming in and deciding, I don't want to follow anybody's rules. You got to follow our rules when you go into other countries, but I don't want to follow anybody's rules and just coming in. I can't just walk into a case and be like, I'm gonna get up on there on that case. First of all, because of jurisdiction, first of all, people have a really big TV mentality. So they believe that just because I went through something on this case, that I was just supposed to pop up and go through this red carpet event of people fangirling, of predators walking out of this case. Do you understand jurisdiction?
Now, what's good, yo? Welcome back to the channel. Before you jump in, remember to drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Now, Sean Diddy Combs was found guilty on prostitution charges, not guilty on sex trafficking and racketeering. So he was found not guilty on RICO in the federal trial. So that means Diddy was found not guilty of sex trafficking of Cassie and Jane, but guilty on prostitution counts for both in criminal trial. And just to make sense of the verdict, you guys should take a look at your screen and see count 1, racketeering, not guilty. Count 2, trafficking of Cassie, not guilty. Count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution related to Cassie, guilty. Count 4, trafficking of Jane, not guilty. Count 5, transportation to engage in prostitution related to Jane, guilty. So that was basically a summarization of the verdicts, right? But listen, man, I was coming towards this side of, the trial recently because, if you guys don't remember, I've been stating this in most of my previous video relating to the Diddy trial, that I'm somewhat seeing him walking free, because what we're always and mostly hearing about is baby oils and the freak offs. Like, I really find it like they try to basically paint a bad image of him more than actually trying to pin him as a criminal. And there's a theory behind that, right? And the theory is this. And remember, all of this is allegedly. And the theory is this, that they were just always trying to, basically make his image in the public, make it known and destroy his image. But it is like, they are going to make him walk free, but his image will never be the same. That was a theory, right? Because if you guys realize, like, the trial and all of that, as stated, is always just freak offs, baby oils. When some of the testimonies were heard, it's almost as if they gave up with consent. They gave up their body for exchange for money. So I was starting to say that, listen, Diddy maybe walk free. And, the charges that he was found guilty of, they are not as severe and serious as the other one. So even if he gets time, you know, it won't be as much. And I know a lot of people didn't want this. I know a lot of people wanted this, but the truth is, from what I'm seeing, his image was targeted, and I felt as if they had the RICO case because they wanted money and assets from Diddy. But all of this is crazy, but I do feel as if his image was being targeted more than trying to pin him as a criminal, because there's no way we have such a big case and they're just focusing on those things when they should be focusing on things that would basically pin him as a criminal, and he will face severe times, basically, right? But that's just my perspective on it. I want you guys to let me know what you think. Let me know what you feel. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Drop a like and subscribe, show some love. I want to say thank you for your time and thank you for watching. It is your boy Premium Celeb, and as usual, I'm out.